Hey, what's up everybody? KillerJDog51 here, and today I am doing another tutorial on making a Minecraft Forge mod. Today I am going to teach you another, thing that is very important when making a mod. Now, last time I showed you how to make your basic config file so that other people are able to change the block and item IDs. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a metadata block. A metadata block is basically a block with multiple IDs, or an item with multiple IDs. Uh, a couple examples are wool and dyes. So there are 16 different dyes, 16 different wool. So there are a total of 16 different metadata block IDs. So obviously, if you have not figured that out yet, you can have up to a total of 16 blocks on one ID. So really, what it does is it saves item and block ID usage. Like, I'm just getting into it, and I gotta say it's really helpful. So let's get started now. What you want to do is, with this obsidian brick, alright? What you want to do is you want to put something. I think it's, am I like, yeah, it's funk. Here we go. That's exactly what we. It's funk underscore 111022 underscore d, and this is where you will put your I guess I don't really know, but well, yeah, that's where it's going to grab the texture from. Okay, so we just want to copy this, copy and paste. Alright, that's all we're gonna do for now. And what this is saying is this is where the block ID is. Alright, no, the texture. This is where the texture is. Alright, and this is actually what Mojang uses for their textures. They don't do this. Well, this, I mean, they don't do the icon register thing. But yeah. The next thing you want to do is delete that. It is not going to be used anymore. And now what you want to do is you want to go to my tutorial forum. You go to the metadata block, and this is the code that you want to do now. This is just a bunch of stuff explaining the different things, and then this is what you want to add into down below. I'll do that later. But anyway, so you copy everything that is in here, and you replace all of it. Alright. Oops, something is going on with my, okay, so tab block. Alright, I'll have to change that afterwards. I'll have to change it to tab block instead of tab blocks, but this is everything that I'm going to need for the code today, and I'll just quickly explain it. What this says is we are making two completely different blocks, default and carved, and what they are, well, I don't even exactly know how to explain it. There, basically, you need these to be different from each other, okay? And then this is like part of the texture. This is what the texture is named, okay? So over here, this right here, the obsidian brick, that's the first texture, and that would be this, the null, and then you do an underscore and carved, and that's the second texture. which I actually have right here. This is going to be the new block we are doing. It is a circle stone version of, I guess, obsidian. The obsidian brick we're doing, and yeah. So back to explaining. To be honest, the majority of the stuff I don't really know. I mean, this is saying that's a material.rock and the creative tab. Please excuse me. This is receiving the metadata. It's receiving this, the field, whatever B, and then it's also receiving this, which I don't know what that's for, but it's there. This determines the damage, which would be I guess the different types of metadata. So it would be in too many items it would be like 200 apostrophe 1 or apostrophe 0, you know. And I'll point it out that if you are using metadata, you need everything to be the same material. So in this case, material.rock. Okay, it has to be the same material, and preferably it is used for blocks that are similar to each other. So like ores, or for my case, for my chocolate mod, it combines all the mint chocolate blocks, and it's really helpful. Okay, so here, this don't I don't know what that's saying, to be honest, but this is where you tell it, okay, this is how many different blocks we are creating, and because we are putting in 2 default and carved, we put a 2 here. Now we can change this to 4, we can change it to 8, we can change it up to 16. Okay, that's the max. But for this tutorial it will be 2 because we are doing only 2 items. Now I think another example would be if we go into the blocks and we scroll down to, I believe it's block stone. I have such bad eyesight. Where's stone brick? Here it is. Alright, so this is basically the same thing. Default, musty, cracked, chiseled. Okay? And then this is the textures, but then right here it is a 4, okay? And then right here is where it calls the textures, okay? So it is saying it is texture D, or what you put out here, oops, this, plus an underscore plus what you put all the way up here. Okay, so it would be carved. And yeah, now we got an error here, and I need to check what is the error. Remove argument. Okay, well, that fixed it. Now we'll just save it in here, and of course it has to build the workspace. I hate it when Eclipse is like this. Like I'm only doing this stuff on camera, so it doesn't necessarily show. Like, I don't open up this file too often, and it's not like open all day like my chocolate mod, so it always has to rebuild the workspace, unfortunately. But after this we are going to test it, and I just remembered I need to drag this in here. So this is obsidian brick underscore carved, okay? It has the right name. Now I already know that this is not going to work because we are still missing some stuff, okay? I'm just going to show you what we got so far, okay? So at the moment, yes, it does indeed create the new blocks, or the block in your inventory, that is. But if we scroll down here, as you can see, we got to the, okay, I don't know where that's from, but we got the block, alright? But if we place it down, it is the same as this, alright? Well, the reason for that is we have not registered that this block is a metadata block. Alright, so usually what I will do is like underneath adding all the different blocks, and I'll get into this more, well, not necessarily, but I'll do the same thing when I go on about next tutorial, when I will show you guys how to make excuse me, how to make a half slab that attaches. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to copy this right here, and basically all this does is it says that it is a multi-texture tile. Alright, so I paste that there. Now I believe I don't need that, but seam bricks. I know what the problem is. This needs to be capitalized, and this does not have an S, and I don't know what's wrong with this. Okay, I think I know what's wrong. I have to change this to stone, don't I? I thought you could change that to whatever you want, but I guess not. No, it's not stone. Alright, what is it? No, it's capitalized. Okay. So, stone. Stone brick types, and then I have to change that in here too. Stone brick types. Okay, so save. Okay, what's the problem? Cannot be resolved as field. Alright, so then I guess that's not necessarily a problem. What's this? Oh. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I need to put that there. And save, and that didn't take it away. Stone brick type. I'll just copy this then. Afterwards, I'll fix the forum page so you guys don't run into any problems like this. But yeah, so I paste it there, and I paste it here. So save and save, and it still is not working. Yeah, that definitely is not it. Okay, well then what's the problem? Scroll down a ways. Sorry about this, guys. I didn't expect to run into any problems. You know, you never do, and you occasionally will run into problems. That's generally how coding Java works. Okay, here we go. Item list. Okay, so stone brick. Alright, so stone brick. Oh, I believe I know what's wrong. Unfortunately. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It is kind of stupid like this, but I need to change this to block obsidian brick and block obsidian brick. And then I need to rename the complication. Then I need to go to here and rename it block obsidian bricks, and that fixes that problem. And then I need to rename this to block obsidian brick, and that fixes up all the errors. Now the reason it does that, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I don't know why, but you need to have the first letter capitalized and you have to have block in front of it for this to work for some reason. I've noticed. Yeah, I don't know why, to be honest, but that's how it works apparently. And unless if you have block in front of it, it won't work. Like, I don't know if it's a bug or not, to be honest, but yeah. So anyways, we go in here and you will notice two things. First off, there is a mismatch between world and game. That's not really a problem. Ooh, what's my skin? Oh, I'm a Leonardo apparently. But first off, these have new names: tile.obsidianbrick.default.name and tile.obsidianbrick.carp.name. Alright, but as you can see, the textures now work. So you can now like put that in like the corners, I guess, you know. Make it a decorative box of decorativeness. You know, everyone likes decorative boxes. I mean, the texture's not that bad, not the best either, but not that bad. But anyways, now I need to show you how to fix the names. So usually what I do is underneath language registry, I will do that, and I will do a // oops, metadata blocks, okay? And again, you can just simply go to my forum. Probably going to end up with some errors here. Afterwards, I'm going to have to change this to make it work. But anyways, here's what you need. You need language registry.instance.addString localization, and you want to choose like a, I think it's like key something. I believe I can take away that. Don't need it. Take away that, and what this does is it will fix up the names, and this is saying what language it is. I live in the US, so it would be en_US, and then this is the name, okay? So we save and we run. Sorry. We start up the world, and this should fix the names. Alrighty, so we're lagging a bit, but yep, carved obsidian brick and obsidian brick. So that fixed up the names. We got the texture. and we got the metadata block now. So basically what we've added is a new block. We have 2 blocks in our mod so far, but they both use the same ID. So another example of metadata would be the clay. Alright, so we got 16 stained clay from white to black. Let's see, there's quartz. All the quartz blocks are metadata. All the stone. Let's see. I'm not sure if the block of iron and the block of gold are metadata, but they might be. Let's see. I know that sandstone is a metadata. The wood, the planks, the dirt, or something with dirt is a metadata. But yeah, this is all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And next tutorial, I will show you guys how to make half slabs. Alright? And how to make them stack, okay? That's something I've noticed with mods, is that mods is that the half slabs don't stack. And the reason for that is many people don't know how to make the half slab stack. So I will show you that in the next video. See you guys next time.